Hi everybody, welcome to a Sunday afternoon now. I think I started it, yes it will be. I started my half marathon on the treadmill at 11 o'clock and I just done a personal best. Sorry, brain is fuddled, voice has gone. Personal best half marathon, not only on the treadmill but on for outside as well. And I took a few snapshots when I was doing it, so I'm going to put them on the end of this to prove what I've done. I was close to my PB at 10k and at 10 mile, so I was expecting to die after 10 mile like I normally do. Normally give up before 13 mile. After 11 mile, that's my weak point when I want to give up. So just thought I'd do this little video. There probably won't be any more videos till Easter weekend. I'm not doing Wednesday walk because I'm preparing for the Easter weekend that we will be going Thursday night, I think. So I want to get everything sorted. So I hope you enjoy the few clips, and it looks really good instead of it being my face looking like I'm dying. That's the advantage of showing clips of my avatar. My avatar looks fresh as a daisy. And I didn't have a video on me because I wasn't planning on filming it today. You don't really want to watch me dying on the treadmill, do you really? So anyway, I'll see you next time at the Easter weekend video.
Well, I'm back, everyone, in the land of the living, after having an ice bath for my legs that I've just tried to kill, and then deciding that I was tired, so I went for a sleep, which is unusual for me after a run. So I'm now more conscious, more able to speak. So anyway, I'm going to show you the few screenshots that I took and put a voiceover on them so you can see what I was up to. The first screenshot is just coming up to 5k, a little bit slower, a lot slower than I normally do. I can do the park run, especially when I'm running with the dogs, at 24:11's my PB. You can see my heart rate over onto the left hand side. I was a bit concerned that my heart rate was quite high from the start. Should have really been in the yellow zone, but I've not been too good lately. This last couple of weeks I've been tired. I've not been ill, I've just been so tired, so I might again have been fighting off a bug. My parents give me loads, that's the only trouble. This one is just over 5k, and if you can see that I've been left. There was a couple of people behind me, but not many. This was quite interesting, this run, because we went into the jungle, and you can't go into the jungle unless you're level 10, and I'm only level 4. So because we was on a organised run, we got to go into the jungle, so I got to see a lot more interesting things than I have been doing for the last few months. We're at just over 6k, and we're climbing the mountain to the entrance of the jungle. If you can see on the screen, in the middle there's some writing, and that's the race leader, and she gives out information and encouragement to keep you going. We're now in the jungle, and we're just coming up to 10k, and there was quite a few interesting things, some nice birds and lots of like Mayan carvings and buildings, really interesting. Just over 10k, and you can see one of them buildings I was telling you about. Just coming up to such an absolutely fantastic waterfall. The graphics was really good. We're about, I think we're about 11k on this one. Just over 12k, and we're coming to like a cave system. It's really interesting. If you, well, you probably can't quite see on the left hand side where my pace is, but I'm keeping a steady pace. It's not fluctuating an awful lot. Keeping going. We're now at 15k and back out into the sunshine. New scenery always helps, but this is where I normally start to suffer. I don't seem to do well after about 10 mile, and 10 mile is just over 15k, more towards 16k. This is the end, 21.1k, and I didn't seem to take any more photos from the 16k because that's where I would be suffering, and I think I was taking all my time to keep running and keep on the treadmill, not concentrating on looking at my phone to press the app to take photographs. So you can see on this, as you cross the finishing line, you get like a ticker tape type of effect, and it tells you your time. But actually, when I went over the finish line, it actually said 49, but sometimes it adds a little bit on after if you don't stop soon enough. And for all you that's not seen one of my Zwift runs before, I normally video bits of it, but I weren't intending actually to do any recording. But when you finish, you get all your information about your run, so you can find out all your splits and your times and heart rate. And my heart rate, even though I did think it was a little bit high, did sit at the same, about in between 1 or 2 beats, nearly all the way till we got to the end. And then it did shoot up when I made a sprint for the end, and just about finished my legs off.